Recently, the National Family Council sponsored a little movie which had this storyline, where there was a grandmother, a father, mother, and son living together. 3-generation family. Grandmother is growing old, was mean to the son and the daughter-in-law, criticizing the food, gradually growing senile. Daughter-in-law bears it quietly, but the teenage son, watching this unhappiness, disdains the grandmother's difficult character. When the grandmother lies dying, the father loves her despite her unkind words and the difficult times. And the son asked why, and father said, well, he remembered how the old lady had cared for him when he was a boy. I think I watched it as a very touching story, and I think it struck a chord with Singaporeans because there was a debate in the papers. Chao Pao today had some very supportive letters. Straits Times a few days ago had some letters, some supportive, some not so supportive. And they argued whether this was the right ideal to portray, whether you have to be filial and obedient even into old age, even if the old person is unreasonable. I won't argue the fine philosophy of the rightness and wrongness of the issues, but I think the ad portrays a realistic family situation, that there will be tensions, it is difficult, but there are family bonds which are powerful and important, and we should nourish them. And we have a responsibility to do so to our children and to our aging parents. It's not always easy, but there has to be give and take, and we have to do our best to work through the problems. As MPs, we see more than our fair share of family disputes in Meet the People sessions. Maybe it's over the flat, maybe it's over money, maybe it's just behavior or actions which another family member cannot stand. The old people will tell you it's very hard to get on with the young ones. The young ones will tell you the old people have very difficult habits. Sometimes the families come to us asking for help to break up, thinking that if they just break up, if they just move apart, then the problems will go away. Maybe for a while, but quite likely this will make things worse because family members can no longer pool resources or look after one another. And after some time, the financial problems will become harder to manage. And after some more time, more seriously, the older folks will have nobody to take care of them, become lonely, despondent, and it's tragic to see old people aging alone, lonely, miserable, and going into their sunset years with no joy in their hearts. So it's better to get to the root of the problems and try their best to get the family to work properly again, to live together, tolerate each other, and take care of one another. In recent years, many people sector setups have sprung up to focus on this issue. We have VWOs with new programs to strengthen and enrich family well-being. We have councils and committees which introduce a rich array of family programs. The National Family Council itself, the Marriage Central, which promotes and strengthens marriages, and we have a Businesses for Families Council that helps businesses adopt family-friendly strategies and services. So progressively, we are building up a whole ecosystem to support families and to help Singaporeans live fulfilling, happy, rounded lives. Ultimately, however, for all this support and infrastructure, it's the individual family members who have the responsibility to build these stable families. And each of us must play our part. No family is perfect, but every individual is unique, every family is unique, and special to the members which constitutes it. And the families are worth the investment. So I hope these activities have left you with a warm feeling, with a sense of the importance of the important people in our lives. And we'll have spent today reminding ourselves of some of the most important things we have to do, our responsibilities to others and for one another. So I wish you all a very good evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prime Minister Lee.